Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to my channel. I am back after a little break from YouTube and I'm so excited to get back into creating videos. If you're new here, I am an online fashion reseller, primarily selling on Poshmark, eBay, and Mercari. Today's video, I'm going to be doing a what sold for the month of October. If you guys have been following me for a while, you may have noticed that I haven't been posting videos on YouTube for a while, and the reason for that, if you follow me on Instagram, you probably already know, but my younger brother did pass away unexpectedly about a month and a half ago, so I've just been taking some time off from everything and kind of dealing with that. Thank you to everyone who's reached out to me and said any kind words during this time. Honestly, it has meant so much to me. I feel ready to kind of get back into, you know, my normal routine, whatever that even looks like at this point. I am gonna slowly but surely get back into YouTube. I don't know how often I'll be posting, but I'm very excited for today's video and to kind of get back into the swing of things because I definitely missed YouTube. All right, let's jump into the reseller content. My average sale price per item in October was $145.79, and my average profit per item was $62.81. Now, if you've been watching any of my what sold videos from the past, you'll probably notice that that's quite a bit higher than what I've been doing before. It's been a huge goal of mine to increase my profit per item. If you look back, my profit per item in August of this year was $35. In September, it jumped to $54, and then in this month, I got to $62. So I am extremely happy with that. I've been working really hard. That's kind of the metric that I've been focusing on the most in my business, and it's starting to pay off, so I'm really excited about that. I will share my best sales with you, my quickest flips, and then my worst sales. Let's start with my highest profit per item pieces. So coming in at number one are these Jenny Kane patent leather booties. I sold these on Poshmark for $269. They took 75 days to sell. My cost of goods for these boots was $13. I know what you're thinking. $13, like how? I did this by doing trade-ins at the buy-sell trade store. So whenever I source from the bins, I source specifically to trade in to buy-sell trade stores for store credit, and then the profit that I make on that store credit, I then take out of my cost of goods for when I shop there using my my store credit card. So that's how I was able to get those for such a low cost. And so yeah, I made a profit of $199. Almost $200 on one pair of boots. Not too bad. Coming in at number two are these Stuart Weitzman over-the-knee boots. These sold on Poshmark for $385, and they only took 10 days to sell. I paid $125 for these, so I made a profit of $182. Next up is this All Saints leather biker jacket. You might recognize this from my online sourcing haul video. This ended up selling on Poshmark for $325. It took 49 days to sell. I paid $100 for it, and I made a profit of $159. Next is this Veronica Beard trench coat. This one did take kind of a long time to sell. It sold on Poshmark for $280, and it took 220 days to sell. So this one was definitely not a quick flip. But I paid $90 for it, and I made a profit of $134 on just this one item. Next are another pair of Stuart Weitzman over-the-knee boots. These sold on Poshmark for $367. They took 62 days to sell. I paid $185 for them, so I made a profit of $108. When you're paying up this much for items, I don't mind having a lower profit margin if it means that I'm going to have a super high average profit per item. $100 for a profit for one item is amazing. That's not something that you are going to be getting when you're going thrifting. I mean, you can hit the jackpot, but that's really not the average that you're going to be when you're thrifting. Every single one of these pieces I either got at a buy-sell trade store, retail arbitrage, or online. I haven't been thrifting in probably 6 months at a regular thrift store. I have gone to the bins to do the trade-ins at the buy sell trade store, but I have not done regular thrifting at a regular Goodwill in a very, very long time. So that's kind of how I've been able to achieve the higher average profit per item, but it does kind of compromise my profit margin, but that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that, especially when you have such a high profit per item. Next up is this Sandro rabbit fur coat. This sold on Poshmark for $220. It took 47 days to sell. I picked this up for $71, so I made a profit of $105. Next is this Nilly Lotan green biker jacket. This sold on Poshmark for $200. It took 51 days to sell. I paid $62 for it, so I made a profit of $98. Also, if you noticed, every single one of these sales was on Poshmark. I did not do a very good job cross-listing this month, so I only made a few sales on eBay and I made 0 on Mercari, so gotta get back into the Vendu game. I was paying for it and I didn't use it, so that was just a waste, and I really need to get back into it because that really can help you increase your sales when you have more exposure on different platforms. If you do want to try out Vendu and you've been like on the fence for a while, I'm telling you, it's kind of, I don't want to say it's necessary. Nothing is necessary. But if there was like a subscription monthly payment that I would recommend, it would be Vendu and also Posher VA. I know it's controversial, very controversial, but honestly, it has really been a game changer for me, and I think it's somewhat necessary at this point to compete with everyone else that's using it. So I do have affiliate links or codes for both of those services, so I'll put those down in the description if you're interested in using them. 100% recommend. They are game changers. All right, lastly, for the biggest flips, I sold this Fry shearling jacket on Poshmark for $271. It took 115 days to sell. I picked this up for $126, and I actually only made a profit. Okay, I don't even want to say that. That sounded kind of bad. I only made a profit of $88. No, $88 for a profit is amazing, but I did pay $126 for this, so the profit margin was probably it was lower than I would like to do, but again, I really can't be snobby about an $88 profit per item. I just wish that my profit margin was just a little bit higher on that, but really cannot complain. All right, moving into my quickest flips. There's only one actually this time around. I sold this item the same day that I listed it, and all the other items took, like the next quickest flipping item was in 10 days, and then the next one is 15 days. So I didn't really have any quick flips. It probably was because I didn't list a whole lot in October, so that probably was the reason why. But I sold this Reformation velvet maxi dress, sold on Poshmark for $179 the same day that I listed it. I paid $80 for it, and I took a $60 quick profit. Again, profit margin wasn't huge, but for a same day flip, I made $60. How could you say no to that? Seriously, same day, 60 bucks, definitely took the money and ran. All right, next category are my worst sales. These are the worst sales based off of the amount of time that they took to sell. Honestly, at that point, I just fire sold them and sent a really low offer because I knew that they were total losers and I should not have picked them up. So these are the items. It was this Free People like turtleneck midi dress. I sold this on Poshmark for $30. It took 246 days to sell. So at that point, I was just trying to get rid of it to get some money flowing back in so I could reinvest it into way better inventory now that I've, learned a little bit since 246 days ago. I paid $15 for this dress, and so I only made a profit of $6.50, but at least I didn't lose money, I suppose, looking on the bright side. Coming in at number 2 is this Anthropologie jumpsuit. One of you guys actually purchased this from my closet, so thank you. I don't know why this took so long to sell. It's super cute. I actually have no explanation for that whatsoever, but I sold this for $40. It took 262 days to sell. I paid $20 for this, so I made a profit of $9.50. Okay. And then lastly, the one I'll share is this H&M silk midi dress. I picked this up based off of style back in the days when I would pick up things solely on style and not brand. I do not do that anymore. But I sold this on Poshmark for $27. It took 245 days to sell. I paid $9 for it. Like, maybe if I got this at the bins, it might make sense. I don't know why I paid $9. Do not recommend. But I made a profit of $10. Again, thank you everyone who has stuck around even though I wasn't posting videos for a while. I really, really do appreciate it, and I'm excited to kind of get back into posting videos on here. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure to give it a thumbs up and hit subscribe. I'm gonna need some help with the algorithm because I have not been posting, so I don't know how this video is gonna perform after taking that long of a break, but please help me out by commenting down below maybe what your favorite item was, and make sure that you give the video a thumbs up to let the algorithm know that you enjoyed this content. All right, I will see you guys in the next one. Thank you.